Okay, here's our quick reminder of Lab 7. This is a fruit fly cross lab. This is Mendelian genetics, just looking at Punnett squares and crosses and things like that. In this lab, we did not use real fruit flies. We did do the online simulation in class together. The idea behind this lab is that if you are given flies, you're not sure of their genotype, you could use a cross to determine what the mode of inheritance of a trait is. For example, is it autosomal dominant? Is it autosomal recessive? Is it a sex-linked trait? You could kind of figure that out by looking at the results of your cross and the ratios that you get. So, just general concepts that we need to know in terms of genetics, phenotype, genotype, dominant, recessive, certainly a monohybrid cross, a dihybrid cross, a sex-linked cross, a test cross. They will often ask a multiple choice about, if you have a dominant phenotype, how can you tell if it's the homozygous dominant or the heterozygote? You would breed it with a homozygous recessive individual and look at their offspring. Certainly chi-square is an important thing to know. They may not ask about it, but they certainly may. So you might want to remember how to do a chi-square test. So we did crosses kind of similar to these. We might have crossed two red-eye, not sure if this is telling me what the parents, two flies and gotten these results. We might have gotten red-eyed male and females, okay? And then the F2 results turn out that we have 19 to 12 to 9 to 4. Is that a 9 to 3 to 3 to 1 rate? What kind of ratio is this? Or is sex really mattering here? No, maybe not. Doesn't really look like there's a big difference. So maybe we add these together and add those together, and what we really have is a 3 to 1 ratio. But here sex seems to matter because the white eyes are only showing up in the males, so this must maybe a sex-linked trait, and so on. So you've got to be able to kind of look at the numbers, look at the ratios, and try to deduce what you've got going on. This is a sample essay question that was given at one point. So basically, the cross between male wild fruit fly and a female white-eyed has got these offspring, and we're seeing all female wild but all white-eyed males here, and then we cross these F1s, and this is the ratio we get. Okay, and so they want you to be able to determine things from those ratios that you've gotten. And then you've got this oddball brown-eyed female, and so they do ask some questions about that as well. Notice they are invoking the chi-square test. They want you to be able to use that. And they do give you some chi-square information. There's the chi-square equation there. Remember how to use the little table. So again, you might want to go back and reflect over that a little bit, and that's Lab 7. Quick and easy. Let me know if you've got questions. I'll see you in the next podcast.